What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video with your boy Kendall. In this video I will be doing my 9-month review. So I think about a couple days ago I just hit about a day ago I just hit my 9 months here at Schneider. So I'm just giving a little rundown on how things have been going for me in the 9 months that I've been here. Also, I will give a little rundown on the SFI truck as well. So first thing first, let's get into it. I appreciate you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on my post notifications, watch my vlogs, all that stuff. Tap in, share it with a friend, do all that good stuff. But anyway, let's get into it. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is the SFI truck. So I've had the SFI truck now for 9 months. I did get it brand new. It's a 2023. It had 1,900 miles on it when I got it. So far I've had no issues with my truck besides the mishaps with the TA when they broke my oil cap. But other than that, as far as driving wise, I haven't had any issues. Everything's been good, knock on wood. Hopefully it stays that way. As far as dealing with SFI as a whole, I haven't had any issues. My payments, everything has been up to par. Mike is my service person that I deal with at SFI. Anytime I email him with a question or anything, he gets back to me immediately. So I don't have any complaints. So my 9 months, as far as the SFI experience goes, it's been great for me. So can't speak for everybody, but for me, that's how it's been. So as far as Schneider, it's been straight. My main downfall that I have with Schneider is like delivery times. So that's like, say for instance, my last load I picked it up on Tuesday. It was supposed to be picked up on Monday, but it wasn't supposed to deliver till Thursday. The load was only 800 miles. I picked it up Tuesday, knocked out most of it Tuesday, finished it on Wednesday. I got to the customer. They was like, yeah, we'll take it. It's a little mom and pop like place. Like, it's not like a big DC or nothing. Like, it's a place with one dock. So it's not like it's a big place or nothing. So I get there, they take the load, they deliver it. I deliver it. I call Schneider to see if they'll let me insert a load. And my manager goes off. Mind you, I've been here 9 months. First time I talked to my manager since I've started. So she's like, why'd you deliver it early? And I'm like, well, I got here and my paperwork said 7, but my tablet said 9:30. So I came really just to see what time, like, did they want me to deliver it. She's like, oh, you're supposed to get in contact with us. Well, I tried that. Everybody know if you work at Schneider, these people barely answer the phone. So they phone issues. They try to act surprised when you mention it, because I mentioned it to them and they act like they don't know what I'm talking about. But everybody knows Schneider don't answer the damn phone. So that's just a common thing here. And on same with my tablet, I've sent them messages and they don't respond at all. So it's like they respond when they want to. So you have those issues. So as a independent contractor, I'm gonna just take the matters into my own hand. If I can't get a hold of y'all, I'm just gonna ask the customer. So they told me they'll take it, so I delivered it. So she was like, you can't do that. She's like, your on time delivery percentage here is 88%. And I'm like, okay. But I was like, I've never been late. So I've been here for 9 months. I've never been late to a pickup or delivery ever. So she's like, your pickup time, picking up early is the same as being late, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Whatever. So I was like, I didn't know I got in trouble. I didn't know I got penalized for being early. And she's like, I could go back as far as early as this month. And then she started listing off all my pickups I did this whole month. She's like, you was early an hour here, 2 hours here, an hour here, 2 hours here. And I'm just like, so for doing my job, I get in trouble. Okay, that's stupid, but whatever. That's their rule, I guess. They don't want you delivering early. Mind you, it's been 9 months. I've been delivering early. So if you watch my channel, you've seen I deliver all my loads early, pick them up early, deliver them early. Nobody has ever said a word to me, ever. That was the first time they ever said something, and the only reason she said something was because I called in. So that made no sense to me, because when I worked at Prime for 4 years. I have 4 years of 100% on time delivery, 100%, never was late. So, and if you worked at Prime, I have the jacket, I have the ring, all that. So you didn't get in trouble for delivering an hour or two early. Like, that wasn't a thing. If they took it, cool. We all know Walmart, Target, like the big DCs like that. Yes, absolutely. We know we'll get in trouble for delivering those, but I don't even do that at Walmart or Target. I don't even go to Target like that. Walmart, I deliver on time, so I know how those big places go. But apparently, small places as well, you can't pick up, deliver early. So obviously, that just happened yesterday. So in my 9 months, that's the first time I've ever had to deal with that. But to me, that's stupid, but it is what it is. So that's probably my biggest negative here, is we have so much time on these loads. Like, if I was picking that load up on Monday, why it's 800 miles and I can't deliver it till Thursday? That's stupid. Like, the same way we have a pickup window, we should have a delivery window on all these loads, because if we can get there early, why would we have to wait? Like, if I would have picked that load up on Monday, I would have got there on Tuesday. I'm supposed to wait till Thursday to deliver it. You losing money sitting, waiting 2 days to make a delivery that you could have been made. That's dumb. But that's how they do things here. So you come here, keep that in mind. You gonna get bad ratings because you do your job. So keep that in mind, which is stupid. But the next thing we'll get into is the rates. So the rates, they fluctuate. I'll say it that way. They fluctuate, because some loads that I used to do when I first started here don't pay nowhere near what they used to pay. So for instance, like I've had a load that goes from Georgia to Texas. That load used to pay like $1,400. I just seen it on the load board today. It's paying $988. Big difference. But I've seen it again other times where it was back to the 14. So I don't know if they just try to like see if people will take it for less, or like what they doing, because it'll go down and it'll go back up. So the rates really fluctuate here. So because I've seen the Ohio to Orlando load, I've seen that load paying $2,200, and I've seen that load paying $1,700. Same load, same location, same miles, paying two different rates. Both of them be on the load board at the same time. Why is it one pays one, the other one pays the other? I have no clue. So the rates fluctuate. I don't know why that is. I know somebody had commented and told me like every 3 loads the rate is one rate, and then every 3 loads it's a different rate. So I don't know if that's the case, but that's what it seems. So, but we all know rates is down everywhere. That's just trucking in general, but these rates do fluctuate. So you might ask me, or you might see me post in one of my videos about a rate being this amount, and then the next time I run it, it's completely different, and that's why it fluctuates. But you can make money here. It's not like you can't make money here. You can make it. The key here is being consistent. So like, you don't want to get stuck with these loads like that load I just did, where you pick it up on Monday and you can't deliver it till Thursday. It's only paying $1,600. So you stuck on a load for what, almost 4 days for $1,600? It's not worth it. So obviously that's why I delivered it. It's not worth sitting on for $1,600. When I could have took 2 short loads, probably 2 or 3 short loads, and made more than that $1,600. So that was on me. But obviously I took it because I figured in my mind I was going to deliver early anyway. But now I know not to call and ask questions, because they get mad about that, obviously. Because had I not called, they would have never said anything to me. So, but that's the main thing. Like, staying consistent, keep moving, and you'll be good. Like, the money is here. People say they don't see the money. It's like I tell people, it's not like the highest paying loads. Like, let's be honest. I'm not even gonna sit here and sugarcoat it and be like, man, every load here is paying $2, $3, $4, $5 a mile. It's not. It's not. But if you can do 2 of those loads You could do 2 of those loads. That's paying $1.75. You can knock out 2 of those in the same day. You're not losing anything. See what I'm saying? So consistency is the thing here, is to keep it moving. If you can do 2 loads in a day, do it. That's what's gonna make you the most money. Or if you could do some long runs and get a 34 in between it and keep moving, do it. It's all about where you go, for real, for real. Because I just did $5,300 last week, and my gross was 53. My take home was 28. I only did 3 loads, and I sat from Saturday to Tuesday. Saturday to Tuesday, 3 loads, $5,300, and I sat from Saturday to Tuesday. Think about it. And those freaking, what, 4 days, I probably could have ran way more loads. But I sat for 4 days because that's how much time was on that load. So, and if I was able to do it with a load with that much time, you can make it happen, man. Like I said, I make what I make. My goal is $5 grand. If I can make more, cool. But I know with me grossing $5 grand, I'm at least taking home anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500. That's why I aim for 5. That's good enough for me. I don't have a high overhead at home. I'm still able to pay my truck, keep a bunch of money in my pocket, and that's what it's about. And I'm not overworking myself. When I first started here, I used to do like 4 or 5 loads, like running. Now, 3 loads, $5 grand. I'm chilling. Consistency. That's it. It's not about killing yourself out here, man. Because at the end of the day, you just a truck driver. You just a number to these companies, man. Something happened to you, they not gonna care. They gonna replace you. It is what it is. They don't care. So you gotta keep that in mind, man. Take care of yourself first. So that's what I got about rates. As far as cancellations, I've only dealt with cancellations a couple times in the 9 months. I want to say maybe like 3 or 4 times total I've dealt with a cancellation. So it's not like frequently as some people try to make it, but it does happen. We're not gonna sit and sugarcoat it, act like it doesn't happen. It happens. I talk to other drivers all the time where it happens more to them than it's ever happened to me. So it happens. So let's not act like it doesn't happen. It happens for sure, for sure. So, but the only good thing about that is when the load cancels, they have the option to insert the load. So if you can find something to insert, you can just put that instead of having to cancel out your whole week. So that saves you a little bit of time, and you can still keep your load. So that's a plus in my opinion. As far as trailers, I've only had one issue with a trailer one time where they sent me to pick up empty and it was loaded. When that happened, it just told me to bobtail to my next location because it was down the street. So I haven't dealt with the trailer shortage or anything. Pretty much most of the places I go to a lot of the same places anyway, so, and I already know that they're gonna have trailers, so I try to keep it like that. I was just watching Steve Love. I was watching his video where he was having an issue with the trailer shortages. They had him running all over Texas for trailers. So luckily, it sucked for him, but luckily I haven't personally dealt with that yet. I'm gonna say yet because who knows. So, but yeah, as far as trailer shortage, I've only dealt with it that one time where they send me somewhere. Pretty much for the most part where I go, I do some live unloads as well, because that way I can just keep the trailer and I don't have to go looking for one. So I don't really like doing live loads, but I'll do live unloads because I already got the product. They just gotta unload it. So, and for the most part, I haven't dealt with any like super long wait times. So except once when I was in Georgia, they took 7 hours and that was a live load to get me loaded. But other than that, I've never waited like super long time. So there's that. Last thing I have is, a lot of people say you get micromanaged here. I don't know about that. I don't feel like I get micromanaged. Obviously, the conversation with my manager yesterday about them complaining about me delivering early, I guess you could consider that micromanaging, but at the end of the day, they just doing their job. you can't be mad at them. They go by the rules that they're told. So, but at the same time, that was my fault because I called. Had I never called, she would have never said anything to me. So now I know, just stay under the radar. Don't call these people. So, but other than that, I don't hear from people at Schneider. Honestly, like, I'm not even sugarcoating it to y'all. I really don't hear from them. They sent me a message about the personal conveyance thing once. I called them and told them, explain that situation to them, and they just told me to let them know next time, and that's really it. Like, I haven't had anybody bothering me about anything. So as far as the micromanaging go, I personally haven't dealt with that. So that's all I got when it comes to that. I don't think there's anything else I can think of. Let me see. All right, next thing we're gonna get into is, I'm gonna just throw this in with this because it titles into me being here for 9 months. I was gonna give y'all quarter 1 and quarter 2 review, but I don't have quarter 2. They still working to upload it. We're currently on quarter 3. If anybody doesn't know what quarter is, quarters are split into 3 months. So there's 4 quarters in a year. So my first quarter, 3 months here at Schneider, for January, February, and March. These are those numbers. So my total revenue was $59,498.57. Keep in mind, during that time, I took multiple weeks off. I took weeks off for my daughters. I went on a cruise. Also, I was home every weekend. So keep in mind with all this. So obviously I could have made way more, but these are just my numbers. So 59,000 was my gross. Truck payments for the first quarter was $17,169.23. Imagine. So in the first 3 months, I spent $17,000 on truck payments. So just imagine if you had a monthly payment and you spent a quarter of that. Keep that in mind when you get an SFI truck. That's how much I spent the first 3 months. Obviously it's a brand new truck, I get it, but a monthly payment would be a lot better. But so before you get an SFI truck, keep that in mind, man. How much money you gonna spend on these trucks, especially with these numbers. And then for fuel, the first 3 months I spent $13,996.15. So the first 3 months I spent basically $14,000. So you divide that by 3. I basically spent $4,666 a month. So divide that. So pretty much like $1,100 a week, which is not horrible, because like this past week right here, each week is different. So this week right here, where I grossed $553 and took home $28, I only spent I think $937 or $967 in fuel. So I didn't even spend that much money in fuel. So the weeks fluctuate. Some weeks are better, some weeks are worse. So those are my numbers for the first 3 months. So I get asked all the time, can you make money at Schneider? You could do with those numbers as you please. If you want to figure out everything else, be my guest. Those are the numbers I'm giving you. So like I said, the money is here, you know. Obviously I take time off because I have kids, so that's just me. Some people who don't have kids or their kids are adults, then, you know, they can run more. For me, I also try to be home every weekend. This month I haven't, because I've been running for a reason. But all the rest of the times I'm normally home every weekend. Pretty much I'm home every weekend. If I don't get home on a weekend because of a load or something like that, then every other weekend. So, but for the most part, every weekend I'm home. So, and I live in Florida. We all know getting out of Florida is horrible. So every time I leave out of Florida, it's already a bad start to the week. So there's that. I'm considering moving a little more north in Florida, or possibly Georgia. That's a consideration because I live in Central Florida, so it sucks getting out of there. But that's it, y'all. When they do give me Q2, I will update y'all again. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, hit me up on Instagram. All my contact information is down below in the description box. If you don't know how to get to it, under the video it says more. You click that and it'll show you all my contact information, my Instagram, my TikTok, and my email. So all that information is there. Shoot me an email, hit me up on TikTok. I don't really check TikTok like that because I'm not really on it, but hit me up on Instagram. I check that daily and I'll get back to y'all. So I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.